they said this old skull could write no more. That's what the tabloids said. That's what those new hippity-dippity artists said. That's what everyone said. But not our fans. No. Our fans believed in us. And that's who this album is for.
I thought it was for Jessie.
Well, yeah. And Jessie, she counts as a fan, right?
Oh, sure. Sure, that's why she bought all that crazy soundproofing for her room. Padded it right up. Just didn't want any new track spoilers.
Oh, shit. I thought she just didn't want to hear us doing it anymore. Ricky Rex is back, man. I haven't felt like this in years.
Got some whiskey.
The king of rock will rise again.
Well, that sounds like something his queen needs to take care of, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah? Well, what would her ladiness suggest?
I think I ought to play a fanfare on the royal trumpet to announce that the king is coming.
Oh, I fucking love you, babe. Shall we adjourn to the royal bed place?
As soon as we get some privacy, yeah.
Oh, man. Dave and Farouk. They kept on partying like it was 1994, right up until the end. The zombies aren't gonna know what's hit them, man. An epic rock anthem to send them moshing into the next life. You think zombies have their own, like, zombie parties? Bet they're wild, man.
Worked merch stands for the gods for years, so, you know I'll do straight business.
Oh, I'm too dead to die.
Pow, pow, pow! Boom! And LA is saved.
Miss me?
I did, actually. I'm sorry for how I left things. It's good to see you alive.
Ah, you can't get rid of me that easily.
That Michael, he was always there for me, Madre. It didn't matter whether she needed someone to run a quick errand or just an ear to listen. She could always depend on him. There's not enough people like that in this world. And now even less.
I loved these windows when we moved in. So much light. Now I wish we'd bought a bunker. Sam's downstairs. He's organizing everything now.
You know, you'd feel a lot better if you picked up a wet cloth and gave that coffee table a good scrubbing. Cleaning cleanses the soul.
This isn't the time, Andrea.
It's never the time, is it? You can put on a brave face if you like, but I know when you're hurting. When Jorge died, I didn't know what to do with myself either.
Michael and we weren't like that.
I know. But he was more than just a friend to you, hmm? You came to depend on him, and now he's gone.
How did you do it? Get over Jorge?
I learned to have faith in myself. Depend on myself. Like you used to do, before Robert. Emma, you don't need Sam or anyone to tell you what to do.
Sam's helping.
Maybe now. But one day he'll be gone too. Then what?
I know it's somewhere if I could just get more data.
That one's so gory, nobody's ever gonna believe it's real.
Now there's a sight for sore eyes. Pull up a seat. I want to chat.
You ever held a gun before? Killed anyone? Anything? Nah, course you ain't. You best be a quick study.
We're in enough danger without everyone waving guns around.
If the zombies get in here, you better use anything you can to fight, whatever it takes.
We've all had to do terrible things to survive this far.
Necessary things. Oh, hey, look who's back. Had some sense knocked into you.
You'll have to save your hugs and kisses, I'm afraid. I won't be staying long.
I keep telling you, you're not gonna get your answers from no voice on no radio. You'll be back. Alright, so, lesson 1. Pistol grip. Grasp the gun with 2 hands, tight, but not too tight. Don't want that recoil taking you out before the zombies get to you. Keeping your dominant hand wrapped around the grip. Hey, is that spot of dirt you've been cleaning for the last half hour more important than your life?
Some of us deal with our emotions in ways that don't involve guns. Now quit waving that thing around. You're just as nuts as the zombies outside.
Sorry, Miss Salazar, but this ain't no preschool classroom. You ain't prepared to get violent, then prepared to get chewed up.
What's going on?
You still here? Help me give Liz here a little handgun 101. We're losing people and we need all the fighters we can get.
I may not know shit about guns, but even I know you don't point one at something you don't plan to shoot. So stop waving that one at me.
Yeah. Let's pick this up later.
You're teaching guns all wrong. How can she shoot a gun if she doesn't know who her gun is?
What are you talking about?
A gun's your partner. That's why you name her. Something personal. Like Peggy. Or sweet, sweet Candace. Or Rosita. Oh, she was a firecracker.
Is this still about guns, old man?
Yes and no. I know your face, but I can't put a name to it.
Oh, yeah? Does Sam B ring any bells?
Sam B. Yes, that's it. We wanted your song for a movie, but your agent drove the price up too damn high. Said it was 'cause you died, if you can believe it. What was it called? Who was your hoodoo?
It's actually voodoo.
Right. Voodoo your hoodoo. Quite the tongue twister you wrote.
Yeah, sure.
Now come on, Sam. Give that poor gun a name. Something personal. A name you can rely on.
I bet it gets called Emma.
Oh, she would hate that. Well, this guy called Logan had my back in Banoi. But if that redneck ever found out I named something after him, I'd never live it down.
Oh, so the great zombie expert had help after all.
Sure, maybe a little. Could name it Xian Mei, but I see her more like an elegant knife, you get me? And there is also Perna.
That's a pretty name. You can use that.
We stopped talking after what happened on the boat. John's a good man. How about that?
No. Never John. Johnny maybe, but John would be a crazy name for a gun. Think harder than just your buddies.
Fine. You know what? Jen. She looked after everything we couldn't carry back on Banoi. We counted on her a lot.
Jen it is. Trust me, that girl will shoot straighter for you now you know her.
All right. I'll get you out this time, Jen. Hold up. My music could have been in a Curtis Sinclair movie, but my agent fucked up the deal? What the actual fuck, Jerome?
I think you need a new agent, Sam. I can put you in touch with some people, if they're still alive out there.
While I appreciate that, Mr. Sinclair, I've been out of the showbiz game now for a long while. But still, damn!
All right there, old fella. You're making yourself at home, I see.
Company's a marked improvement here. That's for damn sure. Just a pity that's a tasteful Miss John left the stocking of the liquor cabinet to her tasteless hound of a husband.
Goodness gracious! Why didn't you say it was an emergency?
Why settle for less, I say? These good people welcome me into their home. They deserve the best. And I happen to know that slacker up the hill was holding on to some vintage hard-killing whiskey as an investment. And when those internet kids moved in, I gave them a bottle of Maison Saint-Vivant that's older than they are. If only some kind soul would help an old man out, I could raise everyone's spirits.
Ah, that's a shame. I don't know of any kind souls around here. Oh, you mean me?
Get me those drinks, and I swear to you, I'll make it worth your time. I've got something special that'll make those mealy-mouthed undead bastards slither back into their graves.
If you're talking about a weapon, then I find that my soul's suddenly feeling very kind and helpful.
I knew I could rely on you, kid. Godspeed.
This here is a fancy establishment. So, I'm after the wine cellar. Mr. Sinclair won't be having this. Not even for cooking with. Mr. Sinclair won't be having this. Here we are. Now look at this quality garden.
You there, kid? If you're still down at that modern mansion, look out for a cigar box. The finest Cubans. Gave them as a housewarming gift. And I got a hankering.
My, you've got a pair as well as a hankering. That wasn't part of the deal, boy.
Then I'll sweeten the deal. Check their master bedroom, and you'll find a little something extra.
Well now, Mr. Sinclair is just going to have to learn to share. Right then, where will the good stuff be hiding? Looks like a fun night. Looks like I'm after the only drink this fella didn't get his hands on. To the guest room. It's locked tight. Now, where's his old doll? That's all of it. Better dash back before he decides he needs some of his favorite cheese, too. And here you go. The drinks, sir requested.
You're too good to me, kid. And don't let anyone say that Curtis Sinclair is not a man of his word. You take my rifle, Peggy. And for the cigars, I'll throw in some ammunition to get you started.
Peggy, is it? So nice to see another lady with style around here.
Old Peggy's done right by me over the years, but my joints can't handle her kickback no more. Treat her right, and she'll look after you, too.
Well, give us a bell if you ever need us to pop by and shoot some zombies for you.
No need to worry about me, kid. They can try and bite me. My hide's tougher than a $2 steak. Besides, I can still handle a pistol just fine. I'll be all right with Peggy's little sister Betty on my hip.